Hello, I'd like to welcome you all to this moment of healing. My name is Hong Jung, therapist. My hope is to remind you to choose healing even in the smallest ways possible every day. A quote I'd like to share is from Dr. Brené Brown, the research professor and author who spent many years studying courage, vulnerability, shame, and empathy. She writes, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, and creativity. It is a source of hope, empathy, accountability, and authenticity." This quote is from her book, Daring Greatly, reminds us that if we want real connection and a meaningful life, we have to be willing to face vulnerability. Granted, that's very hard because we live in this culture that values perfection, productivity, and control. But Brené invites us to choose courage over comfort. What does courage actually look like? And it's being honest when you're tired, you need rest. And it's simply saying no when you hit your limit. Also, it's being real about your feelings when it's uncomfortable. Remember at my first job, I used to say yes to every request, thinking that I have to prove myself, I prove my worth. And that didn't last long. I ended up feeling burnt out and disconnected from myself and others. Learning to say no and set boundaries and to speak my truth felt awkward and vulnerable. However, it was necessary to set boundaries and say no to certain requests because it led me to a deeper peace and self-respect. So here's some actionable healing practice you can do. Choose one moment to be real at work, with your friends, your family member, and speak one honest truth to someone you trust. Because it's exercise, right? We want to build our tolerance with this and write it down one feasible boundary that you're willing to start honoring. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's a strength in its most raw and human form. And every small act of truth-telling builds your courage muscle. It's like an exercise. Let yourself be seen, let yourself be heard. That's where healing begins. Take good care of yourself and do your healing every day.